Your practice can become useless if... Excuse me, medyo maingay po yung mga tao sa bahay. Sarado ko lang po yung door. Hi! Hi everyone, I'm Marian, and today I am so excited to share to you guys the learnings, the insights, the reflections that I got from the second day of our Certified Voice Artist program. So if you want to know those things, those insights, those learnings, tune in. See you! Yeah. The second day of CVAP was really engaging because we did a lot of vocalization practices.
Ito ang boses ko kapag nagsasalita ako with a low pitch. This is my voice when using a low pitch.
You seem like you're alone. Hello, sound check. Test mic 2. Hello, 1, 2, 3.
No.
Are you having fun? Are you having fun?
Yes, having fun. It actually began with, as usual, motivation, right? And asking how people are, how we feel, how we felt about the assignments we had on the first week. It was more on sharing and getting to know each other, building the community even better through rapport and connection. Then we started our sessions with how to develop our voice. So according to the Voicemaster, there are 2 elements of words or sentences that we use every day in communication. Those are speech and voice. Speech is the what we say, more on the content. Voice is the how we say something. And voice has 3 elements. We have pitch, volume, and tempo. Pitch, as we all know, is the highness or lowness of your voice. Volume is how loud or soft your voice is. Tempo is how fast and how slow you say something. He told us at the end of the day, as voice artists, what matters is the believability of our voice. He reminded us how dynamic our voice is, meaning even if we thought we cannot do this voice, he told us we just need to find or to use the best formula or method for us to be able to do a particular voice that we want. For example, if I want to learn how to sound like a child, there's a proper formula or method to practice or do that. Or if I want to sound like an old lady, that's also possible. Because again, he told us our voice is very dynamic. So the question is, how do we really do that? How do we find the voice that we need to use when we are doing voice acting? So he introduced to us the Voicemaster formula that has 6 elements, okay? Namely pitch, character, tempo, rhythm, placement, and mouth work. In my future video, hopefully, I can show you ways to use these 6 elements. Now, what I just really want to share to you is the realizations or the insights I had about the Voicemaster formula. So, I have always believed, I'm a big believer of building habits or doing practice if you really want to be good at something. And I realized your practice can become useless if... Excuse me, medyo maingay po yung mga tao sa bahay. Sarado ko lang po yung door. So, ayun nga. Sorry, no? Medyo maingay kasi. So there. Again, I was talking about how practice is important, but sometimes it will become useless if you do not know the right formula, the right method to practice something. And that is what actually happened to me. I have always practiced my voice, my accent, and everything, my English communication skills. Now for voice acting, I thought that the only thing I needed to do is practice reading aloud, recording myself, listening to it, and looking for ways to approach reading and everything. But given the Voicemaster formula, I realized there are more than just reading aloud and listening to my voice again and again that I need to consider. Those are the elements that I just told you about earlier. So I think this is something that's gonna help me a lot. Because at least I know which to target. And if you have a target, you would definitely reach, or you would definitely maximize the goal because you know what you're targeting to. Kumbaga, kung sales pa yan or marketing pa yan or your business, you have a target audience para hindi ka masayang nakakahula na ano bang gagawin ko? Paano ba to? Or benta ko kaya sa lahat tapos tignan ko kung sino yung mas maraming bibili. 'Di ba? So it's more of a guessing game kung wala kang method or formula na sinusunod. And this Voicemaster formula is gonna target for you to be able to maximize your strengths as a voice artist. So there, hopefully ma-share ko sa inyo in the future kung paano siya i-apply sa mga pagpa-practice ng voice characters. And of course, another thing that we learned during the second day of CVAP is how to properly care for our voice. Sobrang daming tips actually. What really affected me. Medyo na-sad ako doon kasi favorite ko yung coffee eh. Coffee is life. I drink coffee every single day even if I do not have to work. So, ayun, medyo ang sabi lang, we have to avoid food and drinks that is not going to be good for our vocal cords. Like, kunwari, mga sweet, dairy food, mga milk tea. Ayan, iwasan natin cold drinks as well because it's gonna produce, mucus that is gonna dehydrate our throat. And apart from that, we have to also drink plenty of water. If a normal person has to drink 8 glasses of water a day, a voice artist should drink twice as much. So, ayan, imbis na coffee or milk tea or whatever, water na lang muna talaga tayo. Yan. So, another thing that I really liked about the tip given by the Voicemaster is exercising. Ayan. So, hindi ako yung tipong, physically active. Pagdating sa exercise, ganyan, medyo, I really have to force myself. But he told us it's going to be useful kasi when you exercise, you're breathing, you need to breathe more than a normal, you have to breathe more compared sa normal na ginagawa mo everyday. Kunyari, nakatayo ka lang, ganyan. If your lifestyle is sedentary, you just sit and do stuff at the computer or just, don't really move or practice. Your breathing patterns will improve. Your lungs will be filled with more air to be able to reach its maximum capacity. And your lungs, as we all know, is also used when we talk, when we speak, right? So as voice artists, we have to also exercise regularly. So as you can see, hindi lang technicalities ng voice acting dito, hindi lang puro motivation sa puso natin para maging mas motivated and determined tayo sa buhay as voice artists, but also marami din tayong matututunan katulad ng pagiging health conscious. Syempre, bawal yung mga kape, yung mga matatamis kasi it's also not good for our health, right? So, it's not just about technicalities, but also how to take care of ourselves. Okay? So, yun lang muna yung i-share ko sa inyo guys about the day 2, the second day of CVAP, because it's gonna take me more than 8 minutes na ata tayo. More than 7-8 minutes.
A few moments later.
Ay, meron ako nakalimutan. Ito, ayokong hindi i-share kasi sobrang advantage siya. And super thankful ako na shinare ni Sir Pocholo to sa amin. So, in 2012, he joined a voice acting conference. International yon. So, he was the only Filipino who spoke in front of international voice artists. And there, he met a lot of friends, a lot of voice artists. And what he did was, he asked them a question, how do voice artists, or what are the tips that you can give to Filipino voice artists? And, sinagot naman syempre ng mga tinanong niya, no? Sinagot naman ng mga nakilala niya doon, ng mga voice artists din. And nagbigay sila ng mga tips. Sobrang useful na mga tips to us, for us, voice artists. And ano ba yung mga nag-stuck din sa akin na highlight ko? One is yung method kung paano kami mag-practice na paano siya ginagawa. Pinakita, napanood namin. Siyempre, di ko gagawin ngayon kasi medyo nakakahiya. Medyo mahirap siya, no? So, baka ma-annoy kayo or what. So, basta binigyan kami ng mga methods kung paano pa mag-practice ng vocal cords namin, vocalizations, ganyan. And one voice artist there told us na you also have to know the genre of your voice, what genre you are comfortable with. And I think related din naman siya dun sa laging nire-remind sa amin ni Sir Choi na we have to love and appreciate the own voice that we have kasi it's unique in its own way. So, yun lang naman po ang hinabol ko. Kasi ayoko siyang hindi nyo malaman. Kasi sobrang generous ni Sir Choi. Yung tipong kahit hindi kami naka-attend sa ano na yon, sa conference na yon, international siya, though 2012 pa naman, he did not really miss the chance to document yung mga good tips na kaya niyang ibigay sa amin. Para kumbaga, naka-benefit din kami doon sa conference na inattendan niya. Hindi lang really for himself, but also for the people he support in the voice acting industry. So, ayun lang. Sobrang thankful ako kay Sir Choi. Sobrang generous niyang tao. Sana lahat ng tao ganun. Nagre-reflect nga siya actually sa aming lahat eh. Sa batch namin, sobrang helpful and supportive ng lahat ng tao. Nakakaiyak. Sobrang nakaka-touch. Ayun lang. So, that's it. Final na to. Magpapaalam na ako. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to know more about CVAP, the journey you will go through it, don't forget to click like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel and my Facebook page and everything. Facebook page din pala and YouTube channel. Yun lang pala. There. So, thank you and see you in my next video. Bye-ers!
Yeah.
Hoy! Magsaba kayo ng record ko!